Have you ever wore a dress?
Nah, I ain't never.
As a comic, would you do that? Thing is,
like how you said it, this shit getting repetitive.
and why don't these gentlemen come out on behalf of our community, right? If they see that all of these gentlemen, bro, we saying the Jamie Foxxes, the Martin Lawrence, the Tyler Perry's, as powerful as you guys is, if you did it for whatever reason, why don't these gentlemen come out to say something?
Or hey, it wasn't no fuck shit involved. Yeah.
And y'all got that wrong. That ain't what this is.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Nigga, I wrote that. They
Fuck
tell
you
me to
talking
do
about
shit.
doing?
I'd have been in, I'm gonna say Coming to America too, out top. That's when I understood how movies work, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. We was on set so many days. And then when they started editing that shit, my part got smaller and smaller and smaller, but it was an audition for a cousin. So that's when all the comedians in Atlanta, all us in there. So I'm looking around the room, bro.
Who all in there?
I'm being under. Desi Banks was in there. They had Desi Banks. They had Laugh Love. They had, man, any comedian that's in Atlanta, they
Trying to get in that.
Boy, we was in there.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around the room, and to be honest with you, I was like, bro, I said, all these motherfuckers in shape. I said, if they looking for somebody short and fat, I got this bitch. And that's what I had to see early. So sometimes I was like down in myself, like, damn, what it gonna take for this shit?
Yeah.
And somebody had to tell me sometimes it ain't even about talent with that stuff.
They can't be looking for you and Desi Banks for the same role if we taking that into consideration.
Yeah.
I gotta be able to share with niggas, bro. I done taught myself that this year, I wanna share with people. I wanna not just anybody, because sharing ain't giving and not getting.
Yeah.
People think sharing is initiating the barter and trading system.
Yeah.
It ain't saying that I'm gonna give you everything and get nothing in return. Like a wolf will eat everything that it has because it's afraid it'll be stolen from it. It give itself nothing later on. It don't say, like, you ever see a dog bury a bone? Mm-hmm. You ever see him take meat and put it somewhere for later on? A wolf won't do that because it's so afraid that wherever it takes, because of the mentality, whatever it has, if it don't eat it now, somebody else gonna get it.
Now niggas want to loon me to death. Salute, Loon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my man, Loon.
That's my man, too.
Both Loons. Old Loon, new Loon, both Loons.
Okay.
Yeah,
All ops must know it's up there and it's stuck there, nigga. When it's up there, man, it's stuck there. Shut up.
Yo, welcome to another episode of It's Up There podcast. I am your active and attractive host for another episode of the fastest growing podcast in the world right now. Listen, the vibes is high. Vibrations are always high. I'm big homie on every part of the world. Today, I have someone, man, that I was looking forward to speak with. He's a force to be reckoned with in this comedic world. I got the homie Navv Greene. What's going on, my brother?
Man, what it do, man? Pleasure to be here, man.
Appreciate that, brother.
For sure.
Appreciate that. You know, you in this game. This content game is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah. I feel like it could drain you at times, and then I feel like you got to get rejuvenated with it too.
You do.
Like sometimes just take a break. Like, and when I say a break, like a mental break, like live life too.
Right.
So you can have something to talk about or even do.
Is that how you draw your shit up?
Yeah, because I was noticing, like, sometimes we come off the road, we might go, I'm back doing something work-related.
Right.
But I ain't had time to, like, get no, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and only us content creators can understand that because you pull from literally your soul with this
Right.
shit.
Real life. Not saying I'm getting material from my family.
Right.
But I got to be around my family.
Experience it.
Yeah, just to know what's going on in the world. And when I say the world, like, what going on, like, in the city, like with
What's
my
the new
cousins,
slang?
what they going through, what the lingo is.
Yeah,
You feel me? I can't do that if all I'm doing is around the work, around people with money.
Yeah.
Because they don't know the struggle. They ain't know what's going on.
Yeah, and that's why, and sometimes you can feel like you caught in between this thing. You can be like, well, I ain't broke enough to be in the hood every day, but I ain't rich enough to be in the burbs every day.
Damn, boy, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So you get stuck in the middle. That's why a nigga feel alienated. And now I'm trying to figure out why people say this is lonely at the top shit. I don't think it's because. I think it's because to get to the top, you got to shed so much skin that it's like, damn, where everybody, you look around, damn, where everybody go. And that's where you disconnected at.
Yeah, and then, because it's like, what you just saying that it's some shit that, like, I can't keep being around this type of shit, though. But sometimes I need to come around it just for...
To speak on behalf of that kind of shit.
Speak on behalf of that shit, and then goddamn motivate me some more.
To never go back
Boy, I can't come back to this shit.
come from that.
Boy, what?
Yeah, so yeah. And I think, like, we was talking, man, for me, content creation, I look at podcasts, man, and this is deep, but I look at it like almost like the Bible. I look at it like life experiences and stories, right? Some of them are lessons, some of them are experiences. You may see me sit down with a drug dealer that did 20 years. You may see me sit down with a doctor that been saving lives for 20 years. I'm talking to him about his experiences. I'm talking to him about his lessons. You see what I'm saying? So the podcast thing to me is where I always try to leave something. Like somebody gonna watch this and gain something from you. Just on like, damn, what Navv? How the fuck he did that? Here's something I want to start talk to you about. Have you ever been in a movie?
Yeah.
I've saw you in a few, but for the people who don't know, tell them the movies you've been in.
I'd have been in... I'm going to say Coming to America too, I'll talk. But, you know what I'm saying? The role, that's when I understood how movies work, though. I'm going to be honest with you. Because, like, we was on set so many days. And then when they started editing that shit, my part got smaller and smaller and smaller. But then from the bigger scale of it, they edited a lot of the movie out, but I'm looking at it from my point, like, damn, I wanted this to be this and wanted this to be that.
Right.
When sometimes it's just all about, like, what you just said, a lesson in that.
Right, and then you build a resume.
Yeah. So
but
then,
getting on Coming to America, how did that come about?
we had audition. I had auditioned for another role. So the first thing I auditioned.
Hold on, audition with who though? Where at? L.A.
No, it was in Atlanta.
Wow. So Atlanta's having those kind of auditions?
Yeah. So the first audition was a role that Tracy Morgan got. But at the time, I don't know who got the role.
What was it for?
He was the uncle.
Okay. It was in the same movie, though?
Yeah, the same movie.
Okay, so you came to audition for Coming to America, and then that role, they just said, hold on, okay.
So I did the uncle role, then I didn't get that. So then they came back and they were like, it was an audition for a cousin. So that's when all the comedians in Atlanta, all us in there. So I'm looking around the room, bro.
Who all in there?
I'm being Desi Banks was in there. They had Desi Banks. They had Laugh Love. They had man, any comedian that's in Atlanta, they
trying to get in that.
Boy, we was in there.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around the room, and to be honest with you, I was like, bro, I said, all these motherfuckers in shape. I said, if they looking for somebody short and fat, I got this bitch. I look up, Rodney Perry come through. He a little shorter and he a little fat. I said, God damn, got competition.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, what's so crazy, bro? Both of us got the part.
For real?
Me and Rodney.
Different parts?
Yeah, we was in the same movie, but it was like for the family.
Right.
For his family.
So how does audition go, though?
Man, you go in the audition, you don't really know what they looking for. Everybody reading the same lines, so you kind of slick got to bring something different to it.
So do you walk in and it's 4 people at a table and they saying you walk in on some American Idol shit?
Yeah, it's some of the rooms be different. Some it might be just you and the casting director.
See, that's weird.
Yeah, it could be one-on-one type
That's
shit.
weird. Cause
they send your tape.
And a nigga don't give a fuck. Cause you can be like, man, I promise I'm funnier than this.
Yeah.
That
right.
don't mean nothing.
Next.
Yeah.
You don't even know how you
What
you
are they?
did.
Are they giving you any response?
No, you don't
Cold
know how
face.
you did.
Man, please. Man,
Like, and that's the
please.
thing. So, like, with stand-up, you hear that immediate
Feedback.
response.
Yes.
You know if a joke hit. Man, you could be in there, you felt like you did good as hell.
What is the reason for not giving feedback in the moment for a table read or something?
Cause most of the time, if the producer or director, a lot of people got to see that tape, so they might be taping it and let somebody see it, and they going through. You got to think if they done audition 30 people, they want to go through 30 people tapes. So they don't know exactly what the producer, and everybody got to come in agreement.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's that I can't make the decision on my own. Even if I say, boy, he's smoking this.
Yeah.
I can't even make that decision, just me. I still got to take that to the table, and it's around the producer.
I'm tell you something else, though, and somebody had to tell me, sometimes it ain't even about talent with that stuff. It ain't even about, sometimes you might not just fit a cast. Everybody tall and you short, how you going to be in their family? Or everybody short and you 6 feet.
Right.
Everybody light skinned. You can't be the dark skinned brother.
Right.
So sometimes it's about like you just don't have the look.
So do they consider that in auditioning? Like did all of those comics come just saying, I'm auditioning, period. Nigga, I don't care if they say they looking, because they can't be looking for you and Desi Banks for the same role if we taking that into consideration.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't know the look until they casted everybody else. So sometimes then they'll start piecing everybody together. Well, he got this role, he got this role.
Makes
well,
sense.
They might go together.
Makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? Or they might fit. Their chemistry might work.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a
puzzle.
Yeah.
They piecing that shit together and you don't even know. You in there going off a dream and a damn dollar. They don't even know.
That
like
ain't even part of the equation.
Bro.
Done broke your whole dreams in half. You thinking, man, I went in and pulled my heart out.
Man. And that's what I had to see early. So sometimes I was like down in myself, like, damn, what it gonna take for this shit?
Yeah. But before we get to that, Coming to America, you auditioned in front of who?
George Pierre.
And then shout out whoever that is. I'm sure he's somebody that can make a decision. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He got you audition. So I'm saying that's just you one-on-one. Was it just you and him?
Yeah, it was one-on-one and he had the camera. So you gotta think, he the casting director. So he sent a list.
Is it like this right here? Like
yeah, so I'm looking at the camera right now. After I do my scene, okay, take, boom, I'm out the door.
And so is they saying something like, I'm the brother, and they give a line and you react? Or like, I'm saying, how are they doing this? Are you just reading lines? Or
yeah, so they'll read and I read.
Okay, so they are interacting with you.
Mm-hmm.
So you, okay, so
But you got to think, they read dry. They ain't putting no character behind they shit. Like somebody just reading, they ain't supposed to.
So the brother said, why are you in my room? And then you got to come as this character. I got to come
as the character. And you done read that shit dry as hell. That like you would have been. You doing all this shit and she just sitting there.
That ain't cool.
Yeah, come on,
That's
man.
That's hard to deal with. How many times have you auditioned?
Man, I done auditioned so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I didn't got to the point. I don't be giving a damn.
Yeah.
And when I say I don't be giving a damn, no, I want the part, but it's like, I know it might, this not even y'all, sometimes they just need numbers, bro. Sometimes they just need people to audition. They already know who they want.
They going just through the process.
They going through the process.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like, you got to think when you get to a place where you comfortable, it's like, hey, what's for me is for me.
But what does that is making money outside of that system.
There you go.
Because boy, that check depend on that audition. That your feelings go with.
You ain't gonna give you gonna give a damn thing.
Yeah. Feelings go with that.
So it's like I'm touring, I give money outside of that.
So
shit.
It's like I'm doing this.
But
hopefully
it's been times I done went in there and I ain't got shit else going, and motherfucker, I'm in there like I'm doing a Shakespeare play. Yeah. Then got one line. Well, art thou? When that bitch scream.
Woo! Hey, boy.
Adding line.
Yeah, trying to put something on.
Yeah. We didn't just stick to the script.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's breaking a nigga ass. Yeah. That's fucking a nigga up. He think he adding to it.
Yeah.
They said, sir, that's unnecessary.
Yeah. No. Just read it just how it is.
A little too much. Producers wasn't going that way with it. Damn, I done fucked up trying to give y'all a little
they
more.
They been practicing all at the house.
Man.
They did shit they wanted to do.
So all right, after the audition, you don't know if you get it. You leave there. What happens?
After I left there, the agency, they called me. They were like, what's your schedule between these dates? So I was like, she was like, they're not saying you got the part, but they just making sure that you're available. I was like, hell yeah, I'm available. So then she was like, okay, I'm going to let them know. Then I hit her back, like, because a week done went by. I was like, they still ain't said nothing. She was like, no, but no one else has casted it, so you still good. Then like a week, no, maybe like 4 days later, she called me. And I was headed somewhere, and then she was like, I got some good news. I was like, what's up? She was like, you got the part. And I was stuck. Because that was during a time right there. I was going through some shit, like, just like when I say going through some shit, like, career-wise, like, I'm like, bruh, I need something to shake with this shit. And not saying, and then, at the time you thinking about it, like, it ain't for me, because I know where I am talent-wise and ability-wise, but it's like, we do certain stuff and want certain stuff to prove it, like, I'm here now. I'm at a certain level where I can do this, but, boy, I was stuck. I'm like, man. She was like, you ain't said nothing. I was like, man, I want to cry. I rubbed my face.
Yeah.
But I was like, boy, I needed this. It was like a win.
Yeah, before
you gotta, if you go through, like, if we talking sports, if you go through preseason summer camp and all training camps, all this type of stuff, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, boy, I do want to make it to the playoff.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I look at
before that time, what were you doing? Were you doing stand-up, just stand-up?
I was just doing stand-up, and I had, like how you said, how many auditions. I had been auditioning for so much shit.
What were the dates like stand-up? Like, how many dates a year were you doing, you think?
Shit, I think during that time, boy, it was scattered. That's before even 85 South.
Yeah.
And like, bro, everything just started piecing together, like, organically.
Right.
After that, I started touring with 85 South. And now it's like them dates coming. So now when the auditions be coming in, sometimes it was a time where like, boy, I gotta do this audition. But it's like, you gotta get back hungry too. Sometimes like we don't appreciate starving.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Cause that starting point, boy, we was monsters.
Boy.
We was monsters.
Remember I try to hit 3 rooms a night.
You know what I'm saying?
Work on my craft.
Yeah.
Now it's like, boy, I'm gonna go get some rest. Rest for what? Hey, get your fat ass up, man.
So all right, so that was, you said they cut you out. What's the editing process? They don't even let you know. Was you aware when it came out?
Especially me, they ain't finna let me know. Cause even when I was on set, you gotta think, man, everybody in this movie has been in many and multiple films. So it's like Eddie Murphy, Arsenio, Tracy Morgan, Leslie Jones, Lunette, like all these people. Man, I think I had the least amount of credits on that whole call sheet.
Yeah.
So it's like when I'm on set, I'm like, man, but we had about 5 scenes. 5 different scenes.
Yeah.
But then the movie, they were shooting so much, they had to edit it down.
Wonder why they did it like that. Is that just process for Hollywood or what?
Well, on that, they had money. And when I said they had money, certain films, they only shoot. They got a certain allotted days, and they were like, they don't want to waste no money. With this a big Paramount film, they got the money.
Right.
So we could shoot whatever. We're going to see if we're going to use it.
Yeah,
type of shit. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So in that's the biggest movie you done probably
That's
been in.
the biggest movie, yeah.
What's the biggest stage you done?
The biggest stage. Oh, man. It was in Greensboro, North Carolina. That Greensboro Coliseum. It was 85 South show, man. Them boys had 13K in there. And when I say, usually when we go on stage before the show opens up, it be like 70% filled. On this day, bro, I'm talking about them folks were ready. They was 100% filled by the time I'm going to stay. So Los on the side, he was like, man, it's 13,000 in there. He was like, you finna pee a little bit, ain't you? I was like, wow. I said, 13,000?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't never talked to that many people at one time. It's different, like you might see people watch watch something you done did online and you see all them views, but to watch it at one time and you get that immediate response, that big roar, I was like, ooh, boy.
That shit different.
Yeah.
And then that's the thing, the big raw though, but it changes your response time. It changes your joke. Mm-hmm. Because you gotta allow time for it to travel.
To travel, yeah.
In that little bitty room, it's boom bam and boom bam.
It's a different cadence.
Yeah, but in that big room, it's boom boom bam.
Mm-hmm.
Then you grab it back.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you develop that? How do you?
The more you do it, because I remember at first, like you just said, coming from like doing comedy clubs and even going to doing theaters, I didn't realize the cadence. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the next joke, but it's like, you ain't get time for them
Gotta
to
breathe.
head back there. Let it breathe.
Yeah.
And then it just get more comfortable.
Right.
I be walking on stage now at them big shows like I'm still in a room.
Right.
Cause I'm like, I know what comes with it.
Right. Do you where you from, Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. Yeah.
So what clubs were you working coming up, and what year did you start?
Man, 2014. Man, in Atlanta, see, this the thing. In Atlanta, it was comedy clubs. You had Uptown, you had Atlanta Comedy Theater, you had clubs like Punchline. But in Atlanta, it's a lot of bars that we work out jokes in. And dog, it be comedy nights in bars. They don't even know it's comedy night.
Yeah.
Them niggas be shooting pool loud as a motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
Man, watch. We might be doing comedy in the game on.
Oh my goodness.
And then
how you competing with the game?
like, bro. But I'm telling you, I don't regret it for nothing. Cause it's like, if I do comedy with somebody coming and they know they gonna laugh or they wanna laugh, I got a way better chance than when I started.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get these motherfuckers' attention. And when you finally get their attention, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's a hard fight.
Boy, it's a
Nigga
fight.
fighting that Sunday night game or something, or that cowboy game.
Right. Man,
that's a problem. So you doing jokes there? Do you write them down? How you doing?
Sometimes with that, they don't want to hear no scripted joke you had that day. Sometimes you gotta catch some shit that's going on in the room.
You know what? It's something about niggas, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I studied comedy. White folks, they'll work their jokes, man. Niggas feel like they gotta keep doing new jokes. Like, it's some, every time I hear a black comic talk, at least in the new age, because I know back in the day that was what it was, but it feels like that there's something attached to saying the same jokes over and over. How do you feel about that? Is that routine or what?
I think it's like with me, sometimes like I might get tired of a joke that I done did or said, or sometimes like you might get different tags to add on that joke. Cause I feel like a joke always could get better. So sometimes I might leave it alone and come back and get it and have some more stuff to go with it. But sometimes even being topical, going on with current events, we got to talk about something that's going on current, even just to have, what's my take on this? What's my thought process on this? But then it's like, if people done went to your shows and done seen you do, you don't want a motherfucker to be there to, all right, bro, we heard this one. Yeah.
But on the other hand, you got comics like Bert Kreischer, where he can come and do a machine story in every city for 5 or 6, 7 years, and people go crazy knowing and anticipating the joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. It's something with black comedy where it's like, we ain't respecting that.
Yeah.
We ain't done your family. Don't bring it up here again.
And then,
but like you say, now there is a place where I believe a joke is finished, right? Mm-hmm. And it becomes a set, and that set is done.
Yeah.
When you continue to do that set over and over, and that a joke, because there's a developmental process that a joke has to go through. Right. You work it in the little room, you work it in the big room, you work it with the women, you work
different regions too. Like you know what I'm saying?
Coast.
Yeah, give you different takes on it. But I think with that even saying, it's like, I feel like if it's something current, like say for instance, if you still doing jokes about when Obama was the president.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sooner or later, like we shouldn't even have no more.
They're sloppy with it. They'll do it like a family joke or a joke about my son.
Yeah.
Like a Bert Kreischer joke with it's a machine joke where he run into somebody in Russia and da-da-da-da-da. And so it's that. They ain't gonna be a sloppy enough to just be like,
so them type of jokes. But sometimes people I be seeing people requesting Lil Duval to do jokes. Even like, on the road, like Carlos, they might ask him to do, like, we want to hear such and such.
Yeah.
So at times people want to hear them jokes, but you done forgot about them.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
I wonder like what the difference is though. But you freestyle for the most, not freestyle, but do you repeat jokes or you?
Yeah, I repeat jokes and I do crowd work. I mix it in.
The crowd work.
Yeah, so like, I wanna, and like I'm not gonna do the set the same way. I might put this joke in front or add something new to this or something like that, so it won't be like you don't watch the same thing in case you came back from last week. You know what I'm saying? Or last month. Whenever you saw me. And then I noticed.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I noticed with 85 South, they crowd travel. You might see them up because, you know, they doing strictly improv on stage. A motherfucker might come see them in Charlotte and then turn around and come see them in Memphis.
Yeah.
Or see them in Nashville. Yeah. So it like, shit, if I knew y'all nigga travel like this or gonna be coming to all the shows, you see what I'm saying? So you gotta mix it up a little bit like that for them.
Yeah. But some people don't. And then you doing the comic a disservice, I guess, when you don't give them a chance to do that set across the world.
Right.
That's why Dave and them take the phones. You know, Kevin Hart, all these guys, that phone come with us. And because this is an experience.
Dave will walk off if he see you recording.
Yeah. Serious about that.
Yeah.
Because when they hear this, it need to be unique to the ear. Because you can step on a joke.
Right.
That's a real thing, to step on a joke. You know what I mean? Even like hecklers will do that. Motherfucker be in the crowd, done figured out where you going. And I think the better jokes, niggas don't know where you going.
Right.
And you just boom. And
when you flip it at the end.
Yeah.
Nah, you definitely right about that.
Yeah, man. But I like comedy, man. I don't know. It's something about it that I think, you know, y'all are like very unique individuals to be able to craft those jokes up. You know what I mean? It's something about that process, bro, to make people laugh, bro.
And then when somebody might be going through some shit, that's when it be like, you know, after a show, be like, man, I needed this. I just such and like, damn.
Yeah.
And the fact that you came out and you forgot about that during that time, it be on some. That's the dope part about it. You feel what I'm saying?
And so with 85 South, how much would you say that helped you? 85.
Oh man, tremendous. The reason why I say that because it's like seeing so many different type of people, the age range, and then just like hitting different regions that I probably want to hit, like, you know, like doing my trajectory. I want to hit it this fast. You know what I'm saying? Or been in this situation this fast. Yeah. Like even going to LA and being out there doing like, you know what I'm saying? Doing certain shows. So it was like, okay, bet.
You know, I think the tribe is so important too, man. Like to just have that tribe of men moving together in and out of these states, you know, serving these fans. You have an off night, he picked it up. He killed it tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These things help, man, because by me maneuvering this thing by myself, that off night count. Ain't nobody that'll
you
pick
see
that.
it, yeah. You see it like like.
But see, as y'all move as a collective, man, it's something about the tribe because human beings are tribal people. You know what I mean? And sometimes the people you grew up with, a lot of times you don't end up in business with.
Man, they don't understand it sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like you got cousins, you just got homeboys. Like, we was homeboys, we grew up together because we was in the same neighborhood. But that don't mean we always thought the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's sometimes we don't, as we grow, we're like, nigga, you still not thinking how, or I could be at fault. I might be thinking too big for how we supposed to be
whatever
thinking.
It is, we changing. And we went through the same things, but we took different things from them. You know, and I think sometimes that breeds envy because people next to you think they deserve what you got.
Right.
Without putting the work in because they somewhere figures that it was handed to you.
Man, and then they don't see the, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes our wins get broadcasted way more than our L's. Like, but it's like, the losses be there.
Hell yeah.
And when them losses there, you don't want that, do you?
And them long nights.
Boy.
They don't know what a nigga go through like me. I've been traveling all day. People don't know, like, yo, you just see the views and the movement and niggas here and there. Like, there's people working hard and chasing these ideas. But for anybody listening, though, you got to remember that there's reward on the other side of sacrifice. And so when we don't do that, when we don't give ourselves anything in the future, we do ourselves a disservice. And sacrifice is the only way to do that. You see what I'm saying? You don't. like a wolf. A wolf will eat everything that it has because it's afraid it'll be stolen from it. It give itself nothing later on. It don't say like, you ever see a dog bury a bone? You ever see him take meat and put it somewhere for later on? A wolf won't do that because it's so afraid that wherever it takes, because of the mentality, whatever it has, if it don't eat it now, somebody else gonna get it. And sometimes we have that mentality. And I gotta be able to share with niggas, bro. I done taught myself that this year, I wanna share with people. I wanna not just anybody, because sharing ain't giving and not getting.
Yeah.
People think sharing is initiating the barter and trading system.
Yeah.
It ain't saying that I'm gonna give you everything and get nothing in return.
Cause then that ain't sharing.
You know what I'm saying? They done
Nigga, this a non-profit. No.
We ain't doing that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? What do you how much content do you create a week?
Man, so we started the sports show, Broken Play.
That's hard.
Yeah, so it came from like us just being around. They always would hear about me, like, you know, I gamble on sports. Like, you know, everybody got advice.
Right. Nah.
I gamble on
I got
sports.
a whole list of niggas fuck with that.
Yeah, so I gamble.
Do you be hitting though?
Man, you know what? I was telling people.
He don't be hitting.
Nah, that's what it is.
He don't be hitting.
Bro, that's what I was telling somebody. When you see when you hit and you see how much you don't put in, you really ain't hit.
Yeah, nah.
That shit a mind thing,
I know
bro.
some niggas knocking 5 from that shit.
Yeah, man.
You ain't hitting, bro.
Yeah. Well, if you say it like that,
it's whooping you, but you winning sometimes.
Yeah.
What's your ratio though? How you looking on that shit? Do you know that shit, or is you bullshitting over there with your money?
I'm doing a little both. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? What fucks me up if I get an early loss? Then I'm
You doing
chasing.
parlays.
Yeah, now I'm chasing.
Yeah.
No, I straight bet too.
Yeah.
So I might straight bet. Like the Cowboys just fucked me up. I had them on parlays, had them on straight bet niggas in the city, all that type of shit. They fucked me up. So that I was like, I'm gonna take a couple days off.
How much you be betting on them shit?
So like on my parlays, I do like $100 3-teamer.
And what that bring? I think that bring.
That's bring 600.
See? Mm-hmm. Then that's 100 gone.
Yeah, but then my straight bet. Now this supposedly supposed to be the lock.
The straight bet.
Yeah, my straight bet. This what? Oh, I know this gonna hit.
Yeah.
So if I lose the 100, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Now my lock lose, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
So my lock be 500. I bet a straight bet.
Yeah, 500.
So sometimes I might lose. So now like.
Nigga, your parlay barely make up for the straight bet if it lose.
No, sometimes my lock might be on the parlay.
Yeah, you mixing and blending.
Up.
Yeah. See, but I know niggas been 10K.
Yeah,
when I tell
like
you
that.
niggas hitting, man, people watching this know it's people living off sports bets
yeah,
right now. I'm talking about 500-600
big.
racks.
Yeah, it's big. That shit big. We had somebody come in and he breaking down. He was like, cause you know what I'm saying? A lot of us be gambling. He looking at it like, no, you get one bet a day. If you lose, that's it. He was like, spread your money out over 30 days. His name Manny. He was like, spread your money out on 30 days. And he was like, you gonna win more than you lose. But like, if you gambling, I can't tell you nothing because you gonna want to keep doing it. You doing this shit, like, we got to get money out this shit. He been 100K bets.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I got niggas that I know for 100% fact. My guys, 1,000,000%. This ain't, knowing is participation. I'm telling you, not because I'm hearing it. I know for a fact that niggas is winning 40 racks, 60 racks at a time, 70 racks at a time. So I'm saying, and it got me wanting to go over there, but I know it's trickery.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You going to have your good, man, the same way you win it, the same way you lose it. Mm-hmm. So it like,
what about the nigga selling the bets though? You don't fuck with that?
Yeah, shit, that's the one he was telling us. So like, bro, he would sell his bets and like 40 people buy the bets. So like, I'm like, boy,
he's smoking it.
He killing it.
Even if he lose, he win.
Yeah, he got something.
That's my bet. 40 people paying me to get my bet.
Yeah.
That's like I won.
But it be like, it's sometimes they'll sit there and study that shit 4 and 5 hours.
Man, niggas having 5 and 6 TVs on in the trap fucking with that shit right now. Today. Little bitty joints, big joints. It just look ugly in there with
Now
TV.
they got the prize picks with the players. Your team ain't even gotta win.
Shout out Mike Prize Picks.
Yeah.
Just got my situation with Prize Picks.
For
Shout
sure.
out y'all.
So you could more or less they ass. Now you on that shit. So it's like, bro. Yeah. Now it's like you might be watching the game, and I was watching the game with the kids the other day, and you know they got their favorite player. Today ain't the day.
Yeah, please.
Let him. He need to take his ass to the bench. He going too motherfucking crazy. I got him on the list. Not today, boy. Brick that motherfucker.
Man, I'm talking about for real. That sports betting world is a different world. That shit rolls up quickly. Mm-hmm. And I said to myself, man, if I need to get into that shit because it's more than just impulsive betting. It's some science on that shit.
Hell yeah.
And I believe the teams to be involved.
Hey,
I be seeing them sometimes and say,
bro,
he know we need 3.
Look, and I'm going to tell you another thing, bro. When they be doing certain stuff, I was like, bro, they know the over and under. The game be over. The game be over. The motherfucker just come down there and pop a 3. Bro, you're down 19. Yeah. Run the fucking clock out, man. What you doing?
Yes.
So I know it.
That's what I'm saying.
And the referee, they could slow the game down, call fouls. Now they in the penalty early. So anytime they get fouled, they at the free throw line.
It count.
Sometimes you'll hear the commentator like, oh, they're letting them play. No, motherfucker, not today.
Yeah.
Call them foul.
And that's what I'm saying. So they all involved. I believe them to be involved, man. I'm saying to myself, I believe these folks to be involved, man. Like you said, it'll be like, yo, why are they kicking a field goal? What's going on?
You can't win.
It is no reason to kick a field goal right now. Boom. Yo, that is only helping the bet. There's literally no other reason for that. So, and I don't think, is it against the rules for them to bet on themselves?
Yeah, it is.
I guarantee they still betting on themselves.
I know they are.
Nigga, through they people, nigga.
Yeah.
1,000,000% fact that athletes is betting through they people, nigga.
Yeah. You might see a nigga go out there and leave his blood, sweat, and tears. Boy, he had the over. He ain't even think about passing nobody.
Fuck all that.
Boy, I got myself for half a rack.
Man, but so they did the you sports betting and they said let's do a show.
Yeah, so like we had just started coming up like let's just talk about sports. So we started doing the sports. Prize Picks came in, shout out to them, and then we just started.
Oh, you got Prize Picks?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out motherfucking Prize. Hey, you know one thing about Prize Picks? They trying to tap in with the culture. You fuck with Mike? Who you fucking with?
I fuck with Mike.
Shout out Mike.
Yeah. So and then another thing with them, you know what it's like, bruh, like they getting people. This shit like a drug. I don't want to say it like that, but this shit like a drug. Because I'm seeing niggas who I ain't never think. Man, them niggas, hey, man, I seen a nigga like, boy, I need this so bad. He been $3 on. Like, bro, man, don't put that shit on social media.
Millionaire
Sweating. Yeah, so niggas is on it, man.
I think it rejuvenated sports. What gambling did for sports, it literally sent a shockwave.
The viewership going to come back up now because niggas is watching the game. Bro, I be watching teams that I don't even know what state they in until we go to their city sometimes. I'm like, damn, this where Sienna at? Nigga, I'm betting on schools like that.
Yeah.
The fuck is a Sienna?
You know he serious nigga with low voice on the nigga.
Yeah, like, bro, we might be passing. I'm like, what? This where this school at? Betting on college and all.
Hey, that sports betting world, I think it picked up sports.
Yeah, because you got to watch it.
Yeah. And
I got ESPN Plus on my phone now. Because that way you watch all the schools that they not going to show on TV.
And now
I'm watching Wofford, all of them.
Even if they don't see it in viewership, right? Let's just say they don't see the spike in viewership, but the interaction and involvement and how people care about it because money is attached to it.
Because
you know what I mean?
Even if you checking the score, you busy. You got to go to NBA.com.
I've heard Durant and them speak on it before. Like,
Durant don't give a damn.
I've heard Kyrie Irving say, yo, niggas need to quit hitting me about what they bet.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, niggas is hitting them boys. Man, I got 2,000 on this shit.
Kevin Durant probably the realest nigga. Somebody had said...
Shout out Durant's my guy.
Somebody had said something about... man, you cost me such and such. He was like, y'all nigga don't hit me when y'all win. You don't send me nothing.
Facts.
That nigga said, nigga, you rich. The rap was like, I can't even argue with you on that. Nah, that's real though.
That's
you know
real.
What I'm saying?
But both of that's real.
Yeah, on both
Niggas
sides.
be mad at them players, man. Niggas will hit them folks.
Man, them folk done played a back-to-back game.
These rap niggas, guess what? Rap niggas really be mad at these athletes, niggas.
Well, you know,
they put the bag on you niggas.
Boy.
They ain't sitting front row because they know hella fan. Niggas is out there saying, man, come on, Harden.
Yeah.
Nigga, let's get it going. Niggas is in there, nigga mad. Nigga got
Boy.
60 grand on this motherfucker. I'm telling you, they betting, man. Them
Hey,
niggas is...
you dead ass right, though, for real. Nigga be mad as hell.
That's crazy.
That can stop a nigga from being your favorite player, too.
You done fell out with the nigga, unfollowed him and everything.
Done blocked the nigga on social media. He don't even know
you.
He don't even know you. Don't even
mad
care.
Kyrie Irving told him, nigga, man, stop calling me. Listen, bro, I don't tell nobody to bet on me, man. Niggas don't care nothing about your family being in turmoil. Niggas don't give a damn about your
Don't
ankle
even know how
hurting.
bad, yeah.
Shit.
Like, what your mental state is. Like, you remember on MySpace, I think a nigga need to have a mood on Instagram where you know a nigga mood before the game. If a nigga say angry, oh shit, he might go for 40 tonight.
Or I ain't betting. If he sad,
yeah, you know,
nigga, I ain't betting with that nigga put sad up.
That nigga say he's sad, nigga.
I ain't betting with that nigga. So people don't know, like, and I bet it's offensive. Like, bro, you don't think I'm out here trying my hardest?
Right.
Some people might not be though. But them guys, it be offensive to question some of them men that is solidified in putting the work in time after time after time after time.
But then, bro, think about it, how we look at sports like that. Imagine if a nigga did our life like that. You know what I'm saying? What we do at our craft.
Unfair.
Yeah.
But they do it to us.
Yeah.
We get
but it just ain't no more or less. Nigga ain't betting on
we get nigga, they dare light a nigga ass up in them comments.
Yeah, but you don't see no nigga betting on you though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, imagine if you feel like you good and a nigga you go in and see, they say I can't score 6 points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ah, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You done made it to the league, worked all your life. They got you down for 1 point today. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Damn, a nigga don't think I get one rebound?
But now, a comedian in a crowd that ain't giving him nothing, that silence of the crowd, have you ever dealt with that?
Man, damn, I done dealt with this. It's been a long time, though.
You going to familiar places. Some of them people crave now, man, to go to people that don't really, this bias. Some people like to work their jokes, some of the greats, or work their jokes amongst the people that may not necessarily be their crowd.
Yeah, but man, I'm gonna tell you this. I had toured with Druski in 2023.
Shout out Druski.
Man, shout out Druski. Boy,
what
really
kind of comedy does Druski do?
Man, so he was doing the could have been, he'll come out and do stand-up, and then he'll do like you signing to his label. So it was a dope-ass concept, dope-ass show. So I was doing the tour, I go up and do 20 minutes.
Okay.
Bro, I'm seeing people, we might hit cities that I done been in a long time. A lot of times. I ain't gonna say a long time, a lot of times. Bro, I'm seeing people I never would have even met. Nigga, it was so many white people when we did Memphis. Cause he bring out a different crowd. He got a different, man,
Druski got reach.
Bro, and that's when I realized. So this when I'm doing my jokes in front of these, I'm like, oh, this shit hitting. And when I say hitting, it's like, it translate on both sides. Cause there's been times where, people whisper like, oh, he could do that in front of a nigga crowd.
Yeah. What kind of joke? Like about what?
Like, bro, I talk about shit. I talk about me. I talk about my family. Talk about kids. Look, what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And sometimes it was like, even with my accent, you'll hear people say certain stuff like, oh, it won't translate. You know what I'm saying? They won't be able to understand it. Went over there.
Instantly.
Shit, like, bro, when you got it, you got that shit. Yeah. That's why you can't listen to certain shit people say. You might want to change your, try to try to project your voice, you know, try to.
I know in them auditions you get a lot of that.
Yeah, cause they hear it.
Yeah.
Man, I might audition for something in New York. I'm talking just like this.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to change my voice because I don't know. I ain't never tried.
Right. Yeah.
It's all I know.
Do they say anything? How they say, man, let me talk to you for a second.
Yeah,
man.
one time I was on set. The movie, it was based out of New Jersey, but I hadn't got the role. And I said something. They was like, "Could you try to your accent?"
Yeah.
He was getting frustrated trying to explain.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to. I can't do it on spot. This some shit I got to train to do.
See, that's the thing, man. I think every time I hear about Hollywood, and I'm from the outside looking in, so my perspective could be skewed a bit, but I tend to view it and say, man, sometimes they have unreasonable requests. And then I think this leads me to the dress conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever wore a dress?
Nah, I ain't never.
As a comic, would you do that?
Nah, I wouldn't. And I don't know like the stipulation with that shit. I wouldn't wear no dress for one because of how I'm built. Like nigga, I look like a little thick bitch in that dress.
Yeah.
But now, all jokes aside, bro, it's like you hear all that type of stuff, and you like, bro, it's like I feel like it's women actresses. Like what I'm portraying with this. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing with this. And I think if you probably would have caught somebody in their younger years, you know what I'm saying, when you just like, cause I grew up, when I say younger years, this is what I'm gonna say. Bro, I grew up watching Martin. I used to think it was hilarious him doing Shanae, doing Mama Payne. So I didn't look at it as like a man in a dress.
But what if that was forced?
That's what I didn't know. We don't know till you start hearing those conversations. And now, you know, we get old and like, damn. You see they have a list of comedians and showing little collages of comedians drink. So damn, what all this is about? You feel what I'm saying?
What do you think? That's what I'm saying. Well, let's talk about that. I want to know what that shit is about.
That's what I don't know yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to work.
It gotta be, it gotta be some crazy shit. But when you see that type of shit, like nah.
What's funny about? But if you were in your younger years, those times when you were starving in auditions, if they would have said, "Yo, a dress, or get it done,"
because you gotta think, I'm knowing now. I'm talking about like when I used to watch Martin and watch Jamie Foxx do Wanda, those type of. I thought it was funny at the time, but now when I'm older and I'm seeing like I might, if they talk about Madea or something like that, I'm like, what's funny about this shit, bro?
And then my thing is,
like how you said it, this shit getting repetitive.
And why don't these gentlemen come out on behalf of our community, right? If they see that all of these gentlemen, bro, we saying the Jamie Foxxes, the Martin Lawrence, the Tyler Perry's, as powerful as you guys is, if you did it for whatever reason, why don't these gentlemen come out to say something?
Or hey, it wasn't no fuck shit involved.
And y'all got that wrong. That ain't what this is.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Nigga, I wrote that. They didn't tell me to do shit. But it like, say something.
Man, how y'all quiet? Listen, 25 niggas is silent. Ain't nobody on the list come out to dispute. Hey, yo, that ain't what it is, family.
No. Y'all got that wrong. Now, I can't speak for them other niggas, but me, I wrote that part on my own. So I put myself in that motherfucking drink.
So y'all leaving room. And then even
for people to speculate.
Even that can speak to the environment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just like niggas leave with money. Cause they know a lot of girls is gold diggers. Sometimes women are gold diggers, right? So sometimes you leave with money. That's why when you put cheese on a rat trap, it's cause you know the cheese will get him over there to get his neck snapped.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's the same thing. They try to they lead you over there knowing that if I put the dress on, they're green lighted. But if I just come regular funny, they ain't gonna green. But if I put the dress on, I got a better chance at them green lighting it. And sometimes it can be that.
And Dave Chappelle, he had spoken on one time when he was on Blue Streak set. They had put a dress in his trailer, but it never was in the script. They were like, "Nah, we thought it would be funny if we do that." Like he did an interview about it, but He told him no, he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like sometimes I guess they'll tell you why you on set or something like that, or just, just spring it, just to try you maybe. I don't know. But he told him no.
But you saying you wouldn't do it?
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
No amount of money.
No, you ain't gonna see me in no dress.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't gonna see me in no dress.
Yeah. I just think it's interesting though. Why don't you think no one comes out to speak on that?
Man, shit, I don't. Bro, this how I look at it. Like, some shit you gotta like say. If you know what I'm saying, or maybe they used to allegations on them where they like, I can't address every one of them.
25 different people though.
But man, it's like
it's like it's some kind of code attached to it. 25, like it's like 20 comics, bro, literally on that collage thing. Nobody won't come out and say y'all have the wrong idea about Hollywood. Y'all have it wrong.
Right.
Nobody forced me to do that. I was never put in that circumstance.
I'm not on that.
Nobody won't say that. That says something to me.
That's just like where we from. I think the two worst things somebody could put on you is like, if you not, you know what I'm saying, is if you a snitch or you gay.
Yes.
If somebody say that, I feel like you defend it.
Or you got HIV AIDS.
Oh, yeah.
You got to come out, yo, that's untrue. Untrue, baby.
Yeah,
I got kids and everything.
Yeah, hey, now I know you called me a fuck nigga. I ain't disputing,
Bruh.
because I might have did some fuck nigga
Whatever.
shit. But look, I don't have HIV.
You know, nigga, how you can make the news for having AIDS. Like, it's a serious thing.
Yeah.
You know, so nigga got to dispute
Hey, you
that.
seen that girl? It was a girl who said somebody had an STD, messed him up in college and all that. He had to get his results and go live and all that. You saw that? Yeah, he was in college. Yeah.
What happened?
They broke up and she just did the shit.
She said what? His shit dick dirty.
Yeah. What was it? HIV?
She said HIV.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So his family made him go get tested.
Yeah.
He went live to defend his name.
You got to.
Yeah.
So tell me why dudes got our whole entire community. This is a whole sector of the black community that's saying, yo, there's something going on with the dresses. And not one of the niggas in a dress can come out and clarify. These voices are loud. So I just, for some reason, I don't understand that. Are your movies that you have been auditioning, what if for Hollywood, have they all been in Atlanta?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All of them been in.
So is Atlanta Hollywood now?
Man, so look, this is what they do. Filming in Atlanta is cheaper than filming in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of them, they cast for movies, and then when they get here, they have to cast certain roles to fill out the movie. So it might be sometimes cheaper than flying a comedian from LA in to do certain parts or certain roles.
But you never been approached on no weird shit in one of them?
Nah, hell no.
I wonder, like, that's what I'm saying. I think they come with these.
Bro, and then another thing, maybe I'm right where I need to be. Well, a nigga don't need to come try me with that shit. Cause I know, I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
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 I couldn't whisper that shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
boy, y'all boy tripping in here.
See, and that's, I seen something there, and I want to talk to you about this. For those unaware, a couple of days ago, there was a 20 versus 1 with Krishan Rock. This circumstance with a couple of YouTube individuals ended up in pure violence. The reason it ended up in pure violence is because the guys, I guess there's a couple different YouTube crews that meet to do this 20 versus 1, which is where they get 20 girls versus one dude or 20 dudes versus one
Oh,
girl.
okay. I've been seeing little
They
clips
take
of
the
that.
rappers, right? They bring a rapper through and you bring the girl out on some old school game show kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
This one was a 20 versus 1 for Krishan, so 20 men trying to get her attention. For some reason, they get into it about the content and saying, I want to release the content first. There's an argument about that to the tune of a fight breaks out. Footage comes out. Guns are out. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the energy of this dude reminded me of the circumstance that I think sometimes you be like, it just was a weird energy. So it's a bigger guy, right? He get to fighting with the dude. He do some kind of spinning back. He missing everything. Big boy missing everything he throwing, but he got hard. I can tell they brought him because he got hard. And I know the secret.
He ain't going out bad.
Ooh-wee. And I know the secret because I come from hustling. I kept a fat nigga with me.
Yeah.
Keep a fat nigga with you. He hide everything. He got an ounce and a half of everything you want under his belly, in his navel. I come from this. Niggas watching this right now saying he ain't lying. I had niggas riding with me with dope in they neighbors, under they flaps of they bellies, under they thigh. Yeah, we riding around the hood like that because I come from a hood where they had got at a certain
nigga, a little
point.
pantry.